Nation, we got another goodie tonight, y'all. Let's get it. Yo, salute to everybody already here in the building, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. We have our brother. You already know what it is, man. East Coast Gridiron is back in the building. How you doing, King?
Yes, sir. Hey, like I told you, man, got back from vacation, a couple shades darker, enjoyed myself. And I always say, man, the most dangerous time for anybody like our caliber is time to reset and refresh because we're coming back swinging.
There you go. I love it. Do me a favor, you guys, everybody in the chat, salute to the greatest chat in YouTube history. I see the mods in the building, man, my guys, man. Do me a favor, if anyone can, please put East Coast Gridiron's YouTube link in the chat like we always do. Everybody go subscribe to one of the best film breakdown guys in the build. I mean, just out there, period, point blank. And I'm not saying that because it's family. Real talk. Go subscribe to our guy, man. He puts on a great show, puts out great work. Make sure you guys subscribe. We did this purposely. I did this deliberately because we had the show yesterday, with Dylan. Salute to my guy, Dylan, man. He's definitely going to be back on the show. We talked a bunch behind the scenes, and he's excited to get back on the pod, man. Salute to him. A great dude, man. We did this deliberately, man. We had him on the show yesterday. We talked about a lot of the stuff, that we can look forward to this upcoming season with him as a rookie, regardless of his special teams in the run game, as a receiver. I mean, the guy did damage all over the place, Dante. I mean, he was a monster, All-American back-to-back years out there in New Hampshire. Last year had over 700 yards rushing, had over 700 yards in the passing game. Well, I believe somewhere around 700 yards in the passing game. All-American, 18 tutties last year. 18 touchdowns. So, this guy is a touchdown machine. Before we break down, the tape, I want to ask you, and we've talked about it before, but I want you to refresh the nation. What are your thoughts on Dylan Laube, going into this year within this system, especially with Luke Getsy calling the shots, Aiden O'Connell or Gardner Minshew? How do you feel about him and where he fits with what we got going on?
I think it's going to be a lot of trickeration that happens with the Las Vegas Raiders.
Go ahead and call. Go ahead. It's all good.
Oakland Raiders. No, I think it's going to be a lot of trickeration that happens. I think it's going to be a lot of, plays that come out of nowhere that you don't really see coming. I think you guys are going to have a lot of rotation in a lot of different places trying to figure out and confuse teams. And he's just another cog in that machine that's going to be able to provide that. I mean, I didn't know about Dylan Laube before I got to the Senior Bowl.
Yeah.
And I was happy that I was the first person to grab him for his first interview there. I don't know if he remembers that, but it's on my channel. I told my guy Sora, I said, go run and grab him. I got to pull him in. I seen him burn Quinyon Mitchell on a couple different occasions in the past game. He was running hard. All of us throughout the practice that first day, we were like, who is that dude?
Yeah. Small school, New Hampshire, didn't have, I don't think, any offers outside of New Hampshire. And I mean, last year he had a phenomenal year, but the year prior, Dante, I mean, this guy was out there balling. He had over 1,200 yards on the ground, almost 500 yards receiving. I mean, and he had 17 total touchdowns the year prior. I mean, this guy had a ton of production, and he was the last running back off the board in this year's draft. That's insane, man. Like we were talking about it yesterday. He said that he thinks it played played a role in why, he was took last because of, the small school stigma that was placed on him. And, a lot of teams probably thinking that he's just a third down back, not realizing it's a lot of versatility there, Dante.
Well, to his case, let's be honest. Kendall Milton out of Georgia was highly touted to come out in the draft around the 4th and 5th round.
Yeah,
he didn't get drafted at all, and Dylan Laube came in and got drafted.
Yeah,
if there's anything to give praise to, it's that. And because he balled out at the Senior Bowl, that was really his golden ticket from Willie Wonka himself to get drafted.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, man. Like, when you just think about that aspect alone, Kendall Milton didn't get drafted, but Dylan Laube did.
Yeah,
that's not a fluke.
No, not at all. We talked about that Central Michigan game. That definitely helped his cause. He was invited, to the East-West Shrine Bowl, the Senior Bowl. He received an invitation to the scouting combine. We were both there. What was your take in terms of the scouting combine? What did you think about, Dylan Laube out there?
It wasn't blowing me away, but I didn't never come out of the combine when I seen him run. It was a lot of what I expected, just how he was in practice. Runs hard, physical. Obviously he's a smaller guy in stature, but as far as weight and shoulder length, I mean, he stood up there with the best of them. I mean, he's a bigger guy than what you think he is, especially when I talked to him in person. I'm like, okay, we're around the same height. He's
5'10",
he's 5'10". I'm a little bigger than him as far as size, but like, I wouldn't want to roll up on Dilly in the alleyway. Let's just put it like that.
Real quick, man, salute to our brother Big Mike Raider in the building.
Hey, man.
Well,
man, salute to y'all. Salute to the chat, man.
I love it because every time I have my two brothers on the screen with me, it's like an off day to me. I get to just kick back and I get to learn. Man. You know what I mean? And this is a great opportunity for you guys to break down some things that I may not have seen. You know what I mean? There's a ton of production at the collegiate level with Dylan, like a ton of production. I want to ask you real quick before we get into it. Was there any specific games that you brought up? Is it what games are we breaking down today? Is there any specific what competition is it? Is it the Central Michigan game? Was it the Delaware game? What are we looking at today?
So within my group of scouts and the people that we've tried to pull film from, it was like pulling teeth to get any person from New Hampshire to give out anything. And the only thing that we could find, and I waited specifically for us to do this live. I have not watched the film. I did not see the game. The only time I seen Dylan Laube play was at the Senior Bowl and in his workouts at the Combine.
Okay.
This is the game against Central Michigan that we're going to be watching.
Okay. And you're one of the first guys that I've seen mention Dylan and talking to Dylan. So I know you had an interview with him before.
I was the very first one at the Senior Bowl.
I want you to do me a favor and hold me to this, Dante. The next time Dylan comes on the show, which he will be here, when it makes sense. I told him, he's like, whenever you want. No, we wanted to after a big game, or we want to bring Dylan on and bring that excitement. We need you on, Dante. You got to come on screen with us, and you got to have some fun with us. You know what I mean? Because I want you to break down what you've seen from him at the Senior Bowl and stuff like that. The chat was flying yesterday, so it was so difficult to get everything. I see some of the stuff. I was like, yeah, you talking your shit, Aaron Jones.
Yeah, that's what he remind. Honestly, it's not the popular opinion, but the way I seen him practice in person reminds me if you were watching Aaron Jones in Green Bay. That's the first person that came to mind. And next was Alvin Kamara, and you can definitely see it. You can definitely see it in his game on how he modeled after Alvin Kamara. And if you had to teeter the needle, if you're watching Alvin Kamara, is he more like Aaron Jones or is he more like Christian McCaffrey? He's a little bit more like Aaron Jones than he is a Christian McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey is just a different.
He's a unicorn, bro. He's a unicorn. Yeah. I mean, but and take away ethnicity, take away the position. Mm-hmm. I mean, if you can find anything in his game to relate to Christian McCaffrey, hey, Big Mike, we got one, bro. we got one. I'm gonna
hey, by the way, that was a phenomenal show. I caught it yesterday.
Yeah, man.
It was one of the greater shows that you did, bro. I got to give you props for that one, for sure.
Thank you, brother. That means a lot, man. That really, truly coming from you, that means a lot. I want to ask you your take. We talked about, this draft class a bunch. Before we get into it, I want the chat to get, your opinion on, our running back, round 6, 208. How do you feel about, Dylan, and what do you expect from him in year 1?
I think he's a steal, and I'm not expecting much from him this year. I've said this before, that he's going to make his mark in the special teams. He's going to compete for that third down back spot. And Amir Abdullah better watch out, because, they're – and hopefully they both make the team. I'm not trying to say Amir Abdullah is going to be gone. But, as far as reps go, Dylan Laube, let's fix that. Laube. He might take a brunt of those reps,
Yeah.
And I think his ceiling is he's going, tit for tat with Zamir White as far as carries goes, as far as what his possibility is. And I don't know if that's going to be this year. Might take him a while, but next year for sure, I can see if, his trajectory keeps going, he keeps learning, he keeps grinding the way we think he's going to grind, coming from a humble beginning and getting really only one offer. Those are the guys that you want, because they're going to grind and get what they want. Yep. So I think this year he's gonna make his mark in special teams, but next year you're going to see him maybe a 1-2 punch with Zamir White.
And I think that may be one of the main reasons we brought back Amir Abdullah on that 1-year deal as a veteran. Outside of him being a really good special teams player for us and a locker room leader, we talked about that yesterday. I'm like, Dylan, has he put his arm around you? He's like, definitely. That is a guy you can learn from, who's had a long career. I mean, he had a phenomenal Dante college career. I mean, I loved watching Amir play in college. He was phenomenal. I thought he was going to be even better, way better than what he is in the NFL. He had a lot
of people did.
Yeah, he had a few decent years. Don't get it wrong. This is no disrespect to Amir, but I expected him to come in and be great. But I think that he kind of came in when he came in a little bit. It's like where the league is now, way it's designed now, where you have these two-way, like in the passing game run. I think he would have been different coming into the league now as a younger Amir Abdullah. You get what I'm saying? Like, could you imagine, like Reggie Bush right now in today's NFL, right? Like it'd be a different monster. I just feel like some of these guys kind of missed their mark in terms of coming into the league. But I digress. I think that
Amir Abdullah, to me, came in when we started to see a two-back set completely. It was at the beginning stages of that. Yeah. And if he was on the actual team that would have complemented his skill set with another running back, he would have been way better than he is, because Amir Abdullah suffered from some pretty nasty injuries that he probably doesn't disclose all the time. But had a bum shoulder, he had a nagging ankle injury all throughout college into the NFL so that I blame some of, this might sound like an excuse, but I blame some of his misfortunes due to the people not putting the right pieces around him for him to be great.
Yeah.
Detroit Lions.
Yeah. And it really comes down to fit. I mean, we say that all the time too. It's got to be the right fit. And for Amir Abdullah, he wasn't in the right fit early on, but he stayed relevant enough to stay in the league for as long as he did. So,
definitely. So let's get rolling, you guys. Salute to the chat. You guys, do me a favor real fast. If you can't, wipe them feet, hit them thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channels yet, what are you guys waiting on, man? Make sure you subscribe to all three. Make sure you hit that thumbs up over at Big Mike Raiders channel if you're watching over there right now. Also, make sure you subscribe to our brother East Coast Gridiron. Once again, both these brothers put on great, phenomenal content, man. So make sure you guys follow our guys, man. Once again, salute to the chat. Now, let's get this thing rolling, man. And tonight, you guys, we are battling against Trump and Biden. So I'm not. So I'm not expecting to go on here and have 1 million people tonight on the show. But this is gonna be great evergreen content that people can watch a year, 2 years, 3 years down the line, and definitely learn from, because we have two great football minds here, man, in the building. So
I did want to say one thing before we get started about Dylan Laube. I gained a lot of respect from, not only I've already had a lot of respect from him already, but it takes somebody's ego to be pulled away. And I believe this is just, some things are just you're taught through hard work. And I was sitting with his family at the combine, and you could just tell that they're blue collar people, and they're all about hard work. That's what it seemed like. They were about their business. And one thing that I pulled away from your interview that impressed me so much was that he kept talking about special teams. And I don't think, the normal person would be like, okay, well, he knows he's going to be a special teamer, but it takes a dedicated person to want to be a beast in special teams and know that right now I got to make every opportunity count. Yeah. And being in the NFL is special. I don't think people really grasp onto that. Like, you're seeing a bunch of rookies out there. Like, I love the kid from UCF. What's his name? The wide receiver, Jerome
Javon Baker.
Javon Baker, right?
Mm-hmm.
But already on Instagram, the dude is taking pictures all dressed up in Louis Vuitton and with the cars. And like, to me, it's like, are you not taking this serious, man? You're already blowing your money on all this stuff. But
is he a Florida boy? Is he a Florida boy though? Is he from Florida?
I think he's from Georgia, because he went.
Okay.
If I remember right, because he played for Alabama before he went to UCF, yes, but I think they're recruiting him out of Georgia.
Okay.
But still,
he's from Atlanta. It makes sense.
Yeah, but you see Dylan Laube is out there vacation with his family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Already talking about, I can't wait to get back in the facility.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just love that answer from him. It's just like how excited he was just talking about special teams, because that kid's gonna work his way up to be something special. He knows that, like, I gotta work for this thing, and that's hell to pay for everybody else that's not taking it serious.
Yeah,
he's gonna find himself in a starting role as a role player on that offense very, very soon, probably sooner than what we think.
And you know what I noticed too? There was one thing that stuck out with me was the fact that he was talking about this draft class is so close already.
Yeah,
remember he was talking. He was saying that this is the closest. The people that were new to the building were coming in. They were saying this is the closest I've ever seen a draft class.
Yeah,
that makes a big difference. I think that's going to show early on for sure.
Yeah. Everything we posted yesterday, Trey Taylor was hitting like on all of it. Like you can tell they're already building that rapport. That's why I kind of single-handedly asked him about each rookie, because I wanted to see what that camaraderie already looked like. And he was talking about Tommy Eichenberg. He said that he's already met up with Glaze and these other guys. Like, that is what you want to see. Like, they literally our team draft. I know you hated your draft, Dante. I know you hated the way Jacksonville went about their business. But like Antonio Pierce and Tom Telesco, they went out there and made it known that they were looking for a specific type of person to wear and don that silver and black. And they did it the right way. They went out and got a bunch of guys that love football. Jackson Powers Johnson, Brock Bowers, Tommy Eichenberg, Trey Taylor, the list goes on, and Dylan himself, you know what I mean? So, and then Richardson as well, another guy that not a lot of people are talking about, I'm out of Mississippi State. So, but real quick, salute to Spivey as well. Thank you so much, my brother, to Kevin Nash of Shieldmore. Salute to my dog, man. Appreciate you. Salute to all the new members in the building because of our brother Spivey. If you missed out, hit the link. It's pinned up top. One of the best ways to support what we do. Jenny, salute to you, sis. I see you in the building. It's absolutely hilarious. And you guys, Wasted is driving home from South Carolina right now. He will be back active probably tomorrow, latest Saturday. So he's on a 10-hour drive right now. He's got a lot going on right now. So
safe travels, man. Safe travels.
Somebody said join us to become West Coast Gridiron. Hey, man. Hey. I know you guys want me to convert so bad, but it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's more respect and loyalty for me.
Hey, Dub CG, that's what we'll call you, bro.
Hey, this year, Mike, remember this: when the Raiders blow Jacksonville out the water in Vegas, Dante's gonna be like, you know what, bro? Fuck this shit. Yep. You see that Brock Bowers jersey behind? It's gonna be right on. I'm telling you now. But
man.
Nah, but listen.
Hey, I've been loyal up to this point, man. It can't get any worse than this, right?
Hey, being a Jacksonville Jaguar fan, Dante, is like me being a Sacramento Kings fan. It's just a whole bunch of horror year in and year out. It's like, can it get any worse? Can it get any worse? And then it does. So trust me, I understand your frustrations, brother. At least as a Raider fan and then as an A's fan, right? I can always go back to our past and be like, we've had some phenomenal years. So
I can't even do that.
You've had some good ones. AFC Championship.
A couple of them. Yeah,
AFC Championship, 2017, and then 1999 with Mark Brunell. Come on, man.
Yeah, I know. But
Wait, how many number one picks in the draft have we had to this point?
Oh man, yeah, it's been a few.
Hey, but you've never
Y'all remember Luke Jokel? How'd that work out?
Yes.
Ooh,
But have you ever had a Jamarcus Russell?
Nope.
Yes, Byron Leftwich.
Oh no.
Nah, I'll take Byron Leftwich, bro.
Nobody
I
wants to
like
admit it,
Byron,
but
man.
Nah, Byron.
David Garrard. Y'all had some good.
The way we did David Garrard was dirty.
Yeah, you got
David Garrard got the Blaine Gabbert, or not the Blaine Gabbert, the Blake Bortles treatment.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That is true.
It's crazy.
True.
Is Mark Brunell the best quarterback? Is Mark Brunell the best quarterback you guys have ever had?
He's the reason why I started playing quarterback and watching the Jaguars.
I love it.
Yes, absolutely. I don't think he's a Hall of Famer, and I'm not going to go that far, but like there was only two left-handed quarterbacks that you really feared in football in the 90s. It was him and Steve Young. And he would, and also Mark Brunell had a little bit of some legs too.
That's a hot take.
Yeah,
at that time, Mark Brunell was a dude. He wasn't the elite guy, but
he was one of the ones.
He'll do some damage.
Bro, I'm one of the guys that would come in, bro. You'd be like, "What the hell is going on?" Like he just took over a game. Like I've seen him do it numerous times.
Yep.
Yeah, and I mean, I love the fact too that like he was able to scramble a little bit for a left-hander as well. Like he'll make it happen with his legs. Like honestly, I always laugh at Vikings fans, and I'll forever say this. Y'all wish y'all would have had a Mark Brunell these last couple of years because all they scream about is, I wish I had somebody that's able to scramble out the pocket a little bit. Well, y'all would have won a couple Super Bowls, I guess, if y'all had a Mark Brunell on your team. But
there you go. Let's get to the shit. So whatever film that's coming up right now, Dante has no idea. He hasn't watched it yet. So this is beautiful. We get to put up some fresh tape and check this out. This is fresh eyes on some fresh tape. Let us know what we're looking at when you bring it up, brother. I'm gonna move the screen around a little bit and let you do what you do best. Salute to the chat, you guys, while our brother Dante brings it up on screen. And yes, Fred Taylor should definitely be in the Hall of Fame. This is facts. And as Raider fans, we know we know way too much as Raider fans how many players need to be in the Hall of Fame. We for some reason the NFL waits until our guys pass away to actually put them in the Hall of Fame. Snappy workout.
There should be certain accolades that happen for you to get to the Hall of Fame, and I'm gonna just put it like this to make the case for Fred Taylor. The only reason Fred Taylor had 10 more yards to run for 200 against the Ravens is because he got hurt, and he's the only running back to have run even damn near close to the 2000s Ravens defense. Put him in the Hall of Fame.
Oh, that was against Baltimore, huh?
Yes.
Holy I forgot about that game. Wow,
that's my case. Eddie George didn't do it. None of them running backs that had to go against him. Freddie T did, and he only stopped himself. And Ray Lewis actually said he would have ran for 200 plus on us if he didn't get hurt in that game.
Man,
wow! Right here is salute to my brother Hug, man, the mob father himself. Yes, here goes East Coast Gridirons. You guys can, man, leave right now, either mine or Mike's channel. We don't care. Go hit the subscribe button and pull back up. And hopefully, East Coast, you take the link afterwards and whatever, and you upload a bunch of stuff, on your channel as well from it. So real quick, and there goes Hug, also with Big Mike's.
Oh, man, appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
Salute. All right, let's get to the shitteries.
Yes. So this wasn't actually Central Michigan. This was Western Michigan, but he still had 100 yards plus both ways. He had like 60 on the ground and 60 in the air. So
let me move this around. Hold on. What was it last time? This and drag you over.
Drag me over. There you go.
Oh, let's get it.
Right. Let me make sure that I
get your porn off. Get your porn off, bro. You don't want to have no wild shit pop up.
Man, that's nasty work. If I had that on there, hold on.
Yeah.
All right, just a little breakdown for Dylan Laube in this game. He had 22 carries, 73 yards, no touchdowns on the ground there. But he did have 6 receptions and 63 yards and a touchdown in the air. So this is one of those games that I like to look at because you kind of get a real good taste, not only how he is in the passing and running game, but we get to see what his blocking is like as well. And to me, he was the best running back at the Senior Bowl to me. It's not next to Dejon Edwards, but it's not even close. Those two were amazing.
Nice team. Where did Edwards end up going?
The Pittsburgh Steelers.
They're gonna.
I looked at literally. I went when he got picked up by the Steelers. It was like immediately after the draft too. I walked in the living room. I looked at my wife and I just stared at her because she's a Steelers fan. And she's like, "What's wrong with you?" I say, "You motherfuckers got Dejon Edwards."
They're gonna move on from Najee, and him and Warren are going. Yeah.
We talked about it, man. We talked about it. People think we're crazy, but that dude's gonna come back to the West Coast for some team.
Raiders. Nah, we don't need him. Let's go.
All right. So were they down here? Yeah. So they were down 7-0, 14. Dang. Western Michigan scored quick off the gate.
Yeah.
Did they return a kick?
I have no idea.
20 seconds off the clock type shit, right?
Yeah. Like, dang, ain't waste no time.
Yeah. So you got Dylan Laube back here in the backfield. He's number 20. So if you ever get confused which white guy it is, it's him.
It's New Hampshire, man.
They look like they're in a 12 personnel right here as well. So this is something. This is a formation that the Raiders you might get a look like this initially as well.
Two tight end sets. Yep.
Yeah. So good eye. So we got 12 personnel, two wide receivers. Also got we used to call this a zigzag formation. You got 4 down linemen, and then you got all your linebackers pushed to one side. Why? Because you have this guy. We used to call this guy a flanker because he could move up, go around side, on the outside, catch a pass, and then you got your safeties here that are just pretty stacked up. In a standard. This is standard cover 2 all the way across the board. We just have some we have some linebackers that are shift around to one side, which is pretty normal. So he's gonna fake, get the pass off.
All right.
So I mean, I just like the way that the one thing I noticed at the Senior Bowl is like on this play. This is the epitome of Dylan Laube. Watch every rep he's out the gate.
Bing. Yep.
I mean, to me, if I was a lineman, I'd be like, God damn, that's a run play.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like he's got the ball.
Clear cut.
Yeah.
And he took a linebacker with him.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and a lot of that play action for it to be effective is got to be on the quarterback. He's got to really sell that handoff, right?
For sure.
So, and this is probably something that they run wise, where they have the tight end motion over, and they run like almost a counter, maybe a GH counter, kind of deal. They probably do that baseline and establish that. And once it's established, then they go to the play action. So I bet you anything that the game before or a couple of games before, they ran a GH counter down some other team's throat and then went to that just to throw them off just a little bit. But that, I mean, I can't prove that, but that's what I would say.
Yeah. So we got the ball on the right side hash here. Another 12 personnel. As you see, two tight end set. They're still stacking in a little tight, and they forced that linebacker to come or that safety to come down a little bit more. So if I had to take a coin flip here, they might run something on the outside, a counter on the outside, or maybe just I know you said they ran a lot of power, so probably something
counter
up
on
the middle.
Left side. Counter on the left side. Watch them right up the gut. Watch.
Yeah, they're already signaling. Yep, he's pushing it.
Yep. Get right up the gut.
They pulled that tight end. That was a hell of a block from that tight end.
That was.
Yep.
Nice little 4 or 5 yard gain.
Yeah, but you see how the thing about Dylan is just how hard he runs, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Trying to find a gap already.
He found one.
He didn't really have that much space, but
he didn't.
Hey,
he's a little slippery, huh, Dante? I feel like he has a little bit of elusiveness to his game. A lot of people don't really talk about that when they mention him. They look at when we think of Dylan, we think of hard-nosed football, like hard-nosed. Like he kind of provides a little bit of elusiveness. He's kind of slippery a little bit.
Right.
Yeah. So if you're seeing this right here, all this congestion, I'll tell you one person in the NFL that was better at getting out of congestion than anybody, and this is a name that people haven't heard in a long, long time. And he was a smaller guy like this, but Darren Sproles, you remember up the middle, they used to run a lot of power, and he used to just get out and get 7 yards, and you would just see him falling down.
Yeah.
That's what this reminds me of out of this play right here. Is like a Darren Sproles type.
And Darren Sproles is good out of the backfield too.
Yep.
Mhm.
So that's another comparable. You can compare him to a much bigger Darren Sproles, but just finding that small hole and being that threat out of the backfield that you can compare.
Similar skill set. There was a lot of people in the chat yesterday mentioning Darren Sproles as well. And then after the video uploaded, a lot of people were commenting, I see a lot of Darren Sproles. I could see that, even though Sproles was a lot smaller.
Oh, yeah.
That was nice. That was nice.
Just a nasty run.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is a FCS school going against an FBS school. Like Western Michigan, what they got going on nowadays, they're not any pushovers. I mean, they're not. We just had Marshawn Nealon, that's with the Cowboys right now, come out of the school. Now, this was in 2022. Remember, the year before that, Sky Moore got drafted from here. So they're that's producing NFL caliber guys, just to keep that in mind. So when people are like, who's Western Michigan?
I was wrong about Sky, Dante. I thought that he was going to be one of the ones.
I don't know if you saw my Twitter post about players I was wrong about.
You mentioned him?
I was too, though.
Yeah,
I was too.
I thought he was going to be one of those guys. You got Patty Mahomes out there, and you can't. What is the most he's probably had, like 200 yards receiving? Like it's nasty work. Nasty.
I think he only had like 300 or 400 yards last year. That might be pushing it, but like, I just don't know if they don't know how to utilize him. But I can tell you, I was a late bloomer on him, and I went back and I watched. I think that's the most film I ever watched in a player in the last 2 years. To be honest,
244 last year. The year prior, 250.
Yeah, he's done nothing.
Seems to be his. That's his number.
I watched about 8 or 9 games of Sky Moore, and I never do that. Usually I'm like at a 5-game limit, and I know that I've seen everything I could see. I was just like, God, this dude is fucking incredible.
Yeah.
Never panned out. I don't know what it is. Maybe he just sucks at practicing. I don't know. Because Andy Reid he's not a pushover. Like, if you ain't practicing hard, you ain't playing in the game either.
And you got the best quarterback in the game, and you need one of them receivers to step up, and he hasn't. It's just insane.
Yeah.
What are we looking at right there, Dante?
So it's just it looks like
12 personnel again.
Yeah, 12 personnel again. They're pushing up front, trying to prepare for that inside power run again, just in case. There's nothing really there. Just doing his job, get to the outside and the swing.
Yeah.
All right, so this is the first time ever we're seeing stacked receivers here.
Okay.
One thing to note, you got one guy, he's got no help. I don't know
if that safety kicks down.
I don't know why the safety's not kicking down. These linebackers are like they're shifting over.
Yeah.
And
this is interesting.
Yeah, they only got one tight end out there, so this is just
what would you guys do right here if you see that defense looking like that? I'm looking at Dylan out the backfield running towards the right side.
What was the down and distance?
You know what I mean? Like just run behind those two receivers, block the fuck away.
Yeah, it's you definitely got the man advantage on that side for sure.
So a 2nd and 9, you're in the middle of the field. So one thing I always used to worry about is where the 50 was, because you don't want to turn the ball over. You're gonna it's gonna be as good as a punt. As a bad punt at this point in time. So do we play it safe? Do we get to the outside the numbers, a throw there? We got a man advantage basically by 3 eligible receivers on this side.
Yeah.
You can have Dylan swing on this side. I mean, that's probably what I would call if I'm the quarterback right now and he's probably going to take a fake and then swing out this way, which you never know if you're going to have a favorable matchup here. There's going to be a lot of guys shifting. As soon as I seen these linebackers communicating, all right, this is not going to be the strong side of the field anymore.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and tell Dylan, just go ahead and swing it here.
Yep.
I don't know what his signal would be, but that's what I would call as a quarterback. Like, you got a high safety here. The worst that we're going to get out of this play is 4 yards, maybe
4 yards. Top. Yeah.
So he's 2nd and 9. I'd be good at coming out of there at a 3rd and 5 and close to the 50.
You got 2 potentially 3 leading blockers in front of you. Get the ball to him on the outside. We'll see what happens.
Yep. So they had a guy shift down.
Yeah.
3 linebackers now. He might be a star safety. He doesn't really look like a linebacker.
Yeah, more of like a yeah.
He looks like the star position here, but we'll see.
Okay,
So they're
yeah.
Motion the guy out. He's still swinging.
Oh yeah, you called it.
Beautiful.
You called it, bro.
But that's a nice little 15-yard little, 15-yard game right there.
Yeah, I like it was like almost like a wheel route. I like that.
Yeah. But I love it though, because they sent that man in motion. It just looked like it was too obvious of what they were doing. They still did it, but they motioned the man and kind of threw him off the game a little bit. You know what I mean? I like that. I love that play.
The thing is, too, why this was a beautiful play out of New Hampshire, out of all schools, this is like a Nick Saban type play, because you can never confirm what these guys are going to do. They might shift over as a decoy. I mean, Mike, we've seen that a bunch of time playing football, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And you had a favorable matchup here. The more people that you could pull to one side to make it as weak as possible for this wide receiver, he's going to hate his life. But Dylan Laube is going to love his life. That's why I thought maybe it's a swing pass to this side. But this was so smart, because now you're pulling 26.
Yeah.
And now all you have to worry about is this guy.
Yep.
These linebackers, are they going to be able to get to that side fast enough? And definitely the safety. Again, you got to get 9 yards. There's definitely a 9-yard gain that you can get out of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
you can manipulate
this guy's not going to crash down.
You can manipulate the safety with your eyes as a quarterback as well. You know?
Yeah.
Kind of.
And on that type of play too, as a safety, you're not rushing in.
Yeah.
Because if Dylan Laube beats you, it's to the house.
Yeah.
So the best thing that he's going to do is side to side here and just try to get him to prevent him getting, 15, 20-yard gain or potentially a touchdown. I mean, that's what a safety is going to have to do. He's not going to, you got to give up the first down. At least it ain't a touchdown.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, the smartest thing I heard Deion Sanders say is, and I always used to keep this in mind, especially for safeties. My job is not allow you to get into the end zone, but if I know that I can cause a penalty on you, you still ain't getting 6, but at least I keep your ass on the field.
That's true.
Ooh.
That's true.
So you got to think about it like that too. You're getting beat. I'd horse collar that dude. it ain't
You
6.
didn't score.
Yeah. Straight up.
Yep. That's true.
But that was a great play design, though.
All that congestion,
and it's a first down and more. Now he's at the 50.
Yeah.
All that congestion, that safety was frozen there in that spot.
Yep.
Yeah, they really attacked that safety. He was the guy they were kind of going after on that one. It seemed like
this is one of those ones that when I hear my comment section say these guys don't know ball, I pretty much predicted that play. That's crazy. I should post this shit on my page. I didn't even watch this. I didn't even watch this film before. I literally pulled it and I'm like, I want to see this real time.
I love it. Let me see. Salute to S. Dot too as well. I love this stuff. I'm so glad I caught y'all live. Salute to my guy S. Dot in the building.
Hey, yeah, man. Nerdy stuff.
Formation right here.
Yeah, I think what's happening here is you don't want to get caught on the outside because you got Dylan Laube that can beat you one-on-one. So the best thing to do, triangle up in the middle of the field.
Mm-hmm.
And if he runs up the field, you're going to be able to stop him. He's already burnt you one way.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you feel like that you have to, now you have enough guys over the middle of the field where you can have your safeties crash down and get to the numbers. We always just say that's kind of like the triangle, formation here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yep. Triangle here, had these guys come down. It's a pretty safe play. You might have a linebacker that might stick in the middle of the field that's kind of playing as like a third safety. But whenever you see like three guys crashed up right here, bunched up.
A side note, this is the type of formation that we can see the Raiders run.
Oh, yeah. All day, every day.
Brock Bowers as one of those slot wide receivers, almost 12 personnel. You got to deal with him as a tight end, but he's going to go out for a route like a wide receiver.
Yeah. Bro, I can see Trey Tucker up there, up top in that bunch formation too. Like just bunched up with those guys. Definitely.
Endless possibilities with that, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's so many cool things that you can do out of a bunch formation at the line of scrimmage. You don't want to do it a lot because what can happen is if these guys notice, really quickly, again, you get two safeties to crash down, it kind of ruins your whole party and everybody has time to get spread out.
Yeah.
But if you're really smart, these three guys can disguise any way that they want to. You could possibly just have this guy playing the flat
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like an inverted sticks concept, right? Have this guy come up, run a post in the middle of the field, and then just had this guy do a simple out.
Yep.
You're having not only this guy taking out the play, you're going to have this guy that's going to have to follow one of these two.
Yep.
And most likely the safety is going to be the one playing the numbers. And now you got a one-on-one matchup with somebody. And we didn't even mention Dylan Laube being there.
Right.
So.
Hey, real quick, you know what's funny, Mike? Watching some of this, and now I understand why Getsy and company went out and got Laube. Like this, like you said, this looks like a lot of the stuff that we could potentially be doing this year.
Right.
Like definitely, man. So, but go ahead though, Dante. My apologies, brother.
We've seen about 5 different formations too.
Yeah.
Usually, guys, they don't get moved around a lot. We've seen a goal. This is pretty much a goal line set here in shotgun.
Yeah.
Bunch formation now. We've seen 12 personnel. We've seen 11 personnel. We've seen a swing pass out. We've seen a run up the middle. There's a lot of crazy shit in New Hampshire.
Hampshire.
Yeah. But this is what's going to get this guy prepared in the NFL because he's going to have to learn a whole bunch of different shit that he's probably not used to. He's already there.
Yeah. Let's see what we got going on right here. Okay. I like that. Nice little 8-9 yard.
You called that route too. You called that route.
Yeah.
Yep.
They actually did exactly what you said they were going to do. Let me see. Okay, so one went. Okay, so
they both just ended up blocking, and he just taking a swing. But
but it was that swing. It was that little swing pass you were talking about that they were going to run. Hey,
I'm actually surprised
I'm giving you your flowers, bro. Y'all need to go and subscribe to this dude, bro. This is 2 plays in a row. He knows what he's talking about, man.
The only thing you missed out on was the out route, pretty much.
That's it. Those 2 guys blocking, but the concept was the same. It's either you want to take a guy with you, or you definitely you feel strong enough that your 2 tight ends and your receiver and your tight end can get upfield and block those guys to give you space. So, I mean, coaching wise, he just feels a lot better about his blocking scheme than probably other teams do. Yeah. I mean, this is what Georgia would do with Brock Bowers and what's his name, Oscar Delt. They were doing that shit all season. Here we go, another different formation. Yeah, 11 personnel. You got a 2x1 set. Yep. They keep going to this cover 2. I believe this is probably going to be a run up the middle of some sort. I feel it coming because he's stacking them at the line.
Oh, no, he faked it. Oh, that was disgusting.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck he got.
Like the quarterback,
bro. What's the deal?
The QB is falling his ass, bro. What that like, bro? You had all the time in the world to get rid of that football.
He got sniped, bro. Like, what was
Yo, from the balcony, bro.
Yeah, right. Like,
wow,
happened, bro. Dang,
that could have been a major play right there if he did.
He was on it.
He must have slipped. Man. He had to have slipped, bro. Like that was nasty work.
That's one pass that I'll always tell quarterbacks whenever I used to coach them, regardless if it's off a play action or whatever. The most difficult throw to make is whatever your backside is outside the numbers, especially when you got those comebacks that are coming out and you're doing play action. People will shit on Daniel Jones, and I'm not here to toot his horn, but that motherfucker can make that pass.
Yeah.
And every time I'm like, damn, y'all gotta get Danny Dimes his flowers sometimes.
Nah, he definitely can do that. Definitely, especially with those receivers that he has too. I mean, shit.
Man. Yeah, he definitely tripped over his own feet on that one.
That was nasty, bro.
Yeah.
That was absolutely. Hey, dude, who is this guy? Do you know, like, was he drafted or was it just, or is he back in New Hampshire? I've never.
I don't know who number 16 is. They ain't even got names on the back of their jersey.
Bro, he looked like he tore his whole ACL in the middle of the play or some shit.
Yeah.
That man's gonna be selling insurance for State Farm.
Yeah.
And that's all right. That's a solid career. Like do your thing, bro. Get your degree. You know what I mean? But yeah, that was bad. That was
real
nasty.
quick before you go to the play. Salute to S. I really, really hope we keep Guyton to go with Tucker so we can have post and street gunners to open up that field. Because Laube, Zeus 440, and Speedy Bowers can cook the hell out of the middle of the field, man. Salute to S. my guy. Yeah, man, people keep forgetting that that Guyton is on this roster. I don't know if he's going to make the roster.
Did y'all play the Eagles this year?
No.
That's a great thing because Quinyon Mitchell would be looking at Dylan Laube in the backfield like, oh shit.
Like, you motherfucker.
Yeah. I saw it firsthand. People want to sweep that under the rug, but it was this little white dude from New Hampshire that was giving them that work in the passing game.
Now we got the NFC South this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. As you see, Dylan Laube is now gonna do a trips bunch right at the top. Again, what are we worried about? Probably got a hot read right here, but these dudes ain't really been doing anything too hot. They don't want to get in the pressure of the in the face of the quarterback.
Yeah.
We got a favorable matchup again.
Yep.
Safety's back here. He knows it. I need help. Nobody's getting alerted.
Yeah.
You got this guy. Who's this guy?
Where you going, bro? What you doing? Get some work.
There's no tight end.
Yeah.
You got this safety out wide.
Wait. No, he's gonna drop down and get that slot, right?
You hope.
If it was me and I just rolled Dylan Laube out, I'm telling him to get right up the seam. This is a seam killer. This dude is obviously worried about something on the line of scrimmage or either catching a flat. Because if he runs in the flat right here, actually, let me get all this garbage off the screen. This guy runs right
now. He's already burnt. there's
all this guy has to do is this, and that's over. Dylan Laube's just going right up the field.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got.
Nope, screen pass.
He's already toast.
Still,
first down.
Yeah. And it could have been way worse.
Way worse.
Because look, definitely. If you tell me right now, if this dude wouldn't have ran a seam route, this safety would have been cooked.
Yeah.
Or he either could have just ran a simple post right there. He would have been done.
They one thing I'm seeing right now, Big Mike, is that they're having his quarterback get rid of the football real quick.
Oh yeah,
in a hurry.
Yep. Yeah, he's not standing back there for a long time. This is
get rid of the football.
Yep.
Boop, gone.
Easiest job in the world, man.
Yep. But that was still a good play. Simple, but effective.
And he's such a fluid runner too.
Yeah.
That's why I think he's like an Aaron Jones type.
But now I can see that. I'm starting to see a little Aaron Jones in his game.
Because Christian McCaffrey's like a monster truck kind of runner. Like I think Dylan Laube has a little bit of that in him too, especially when he's running up the gut. I think he's got like that, the Isaiah Pacheco where he's just he's got a vendetta against the grass for some reason. Like,
right. He's just running angry. Yeah.
The grass fucked his sister or something. Now he's trying to slap him in the mouth. Like,
man.
But nah, that I just think like when he's in open space, he's fluid like Aaron Jones is. Like, you know how like Dalvin Cook was at Florida State, just like very fluid but ran hard. That's how Aaron Jones is to me. A little bit when he runs, it's just smooth, like nice little motion in the hips and everything. And that's what I think. That's why it just reminds me of, if you were to turn his skin color brown, you couldn't tell me the difference.
Yeah, no,
Aaron Jones.
Facts. What are we looking at right here?
Another bunch formation for everybody. They're scared of something being on the outside. That's the only reason you're gonna bunch them up is disguise this.
I'm going up the gut right here.
Number 3 is coming down, I guess, to get this guy in motion.
They've been running a lot of this motion. I don't like that delay, man.
Yeah. I had a feeling they were going up the gut, and that was nasty.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
Lost a few yards on that play. That was a poor play design right there.
Yeah.
I feel like the offense coordinator probably thought they were going to crash the outsides like they've been doing. Because you notice they've been attacking outside. They only ran the ball up the middle one time.
Yeah.
Again, this could be just a filling out process, dipping your toe in the water. Like, where can we run up the gut?
I mean, you know better than anybody. Not every play is designed to score.
Yeah.
It's sometimes it's designed for the next one.
Yeah.
Set you up for, the next couple plays. So.
Well, his whole line did him no justice, Big Mike, on that play either. They crashed and got in the backfield real fast, quick, fast, and hard.
That's true.
Yeah,
that might be another reason why they get rid of the football so quick, Dante, that the O-line might be ass.
I'm sure it is against Western Michigan's defensive line.
Yeah.
I mean, it's two totally different. I mean, just look how big their defensive line is compared to their offensive
Oh
line.
man,
wow.
Yeah. Now that you pointed out, bro, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Here's the difference between FBS or FCS and FBS football.
Yeah. Big
They look
difference.
like undersized defensive tackles. They're like a bunch of Byron Youngs out there.
Yeah.
You know who the fuck these guys are? Guys that didn't get into Michigan because the guys in front of them already committed.
That's true.
And so they mad as shit.
Mm-hmm. Cornbread fed boys from the country.
A bunch of 2-3 stars.
Yeah.
Looking to make a point. Yeah, those are those type of dudes.
Yep.
Yeah, they crashed down quick on that. Okay. Out the backfield.
And I was gonna say, I think they're gonna go right across the middle. I think that's what that up the middle play was gonna be. Again, like you said, Mike, you just dip your toe in the water to see what the next play is gonna look like. Look, they're crashing everybody. Everybody's confused. They're crashing the outsides. One little safety.
Yep.
Bam.
At that point, you're just taking what you can get.
Bro, we gotta acknowledge though the game speed out of Dylan right there. That he was a rocket, bro. Like, you see the speed out of the backfield right there on that specific play. He was pew. He took off. Yeah, bro.
Right
Bro, he took off.
I'm telling you, that's the one thing I noticed in practice. That's why I love going to, and I encourage anybody that wants to get into the media, man, get to a game like the East West Shrine Bowl or the Senior Bowl, because you get to watch the practice.
Yeah.
And that's how I'll tell you two guys I was really high on. Byron Young, that's with the Rams right now from Tennessee.
Yeah.
Because every fucking rep, that dude was a monster. And I think he was tied or either under the most sacks for a rookie last year.
No, he definitely was in. He definitely was in that category.
I know he was up there, but I was like, I tried to tell y'all about Byron Young, and then Keon White from Georgia Tech, that's up with the Patriots. He's gonna have a breakout year this year.
Hey, Mike, do you remember us thinking that we drafted him? Because we didn't remember seeing Byron Young go off the board yet. The tennis. I thought it was that guy. I'm like, we got the kid out of Tennessee. This is, and then it's everything. We were drinking, we were blasted.
Yeah.
Then we see Alabama, and we're like, oh my God, we reached in the third round.
We did, yeah.
I'm like, there's no way, bro. Like, what the, and oh man, that kid is cooking out there. But he had Raheem Morris out there last year too, though. Dante, like, things may change a little bit this year. You know, them losing a phenomenal defensive coordinator.
Can it? Maybe. But you just brought in Jared Verse and Braden Fisk as well.
Nope, that's facts.
Holy shit.
That's facts.
I don't know if did you guys see that video of when they drafted Braden Fisk?
Yes.
As a Florida State fan, it brought a tear to my eye. I'm like, but
I laughed about it now because the Rams tried to trade up to get Brock Bowers. So I thought it was funny. It was like, we're reuniting Florida Seminoles. And it was like, that wasn't the plan. You guys were trying to go up into the first round to get Brock Bowers, motherfucker. So it took a little away from me, but I hear you though. I hear you.
Right.
Yeah, but it is cool that was the next best thing to do too, is we don't usually see that. Your team, you're putting together Voltron basically with two former players that had a lot of chemistry, because when Jared Verse did good, Braden Fisk did good in those games too.
That's
I was happy to see that they were so happy to play with you.
Braden was very emotional.
Nasty.
But no, I love it though. Braden was emotional. Jared was excited to get on the phone. Remember, he was sliding through traffic trying to hurry up and get there.
Right.
That was a beauty. That's what we love to watch. That's why we love to watch the game.
That was my favorite outside of Brendan Rice getting drafted to the Chargers. Yeah. When he was at his buddy's funeral, it was a bittersweet moment for him. But you never know what demons that you're going to awaken from moments like that. Because Brendan Rice might be as good as his dad. Nobody fucking knows, just from that one moment.
Hey, that's a lot to ask for, but you never know. You never know.
He might be quiet and put his head down and do what Jim Harbaugh, what he says. It might become a demon. Who knows?
Well, I hope it never works out for him.
Oh yeah, because still the Chargers.
No disrespect to him, bro.
Yo, what we looking at right here, man? Once again, are they bunching them up on the top right?
Yeah, I'm trying to see if they're not. They're just an 11 personnel here.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if Laube going to go back here, but this is the first time we kind of see the safety creeping back a little bit.
Is that the tackle standing up?
Yep, that's the both.
No, on the right
both
hand. Okay,
Yeah, that's tackle.
Yeah, both tackles.
Mhm.
I'm not sure what they're scared of. Why they have a single deep safety here? They haven't really been threatening up the seams. I don't really know why.
Yeah.
Western Michigan is a little confused.
Let's see what we got.
They
here.
got all kind of hot reads around the ball. We got 1, 2, 3. Maybe this guy, number 9 in motion.
Mm-hmm.
What we got cooking?
Mm.
Oh, that was okay. Oh,
Who the fuck is that guy?
Bruh, whoever the hell that was, he leaped.
Yo. Okay.
I love that. And look at it. Look at Laube picking up protection too.
Yeah.
Being very vocal back there. I love it. All right,
Look how he takes number 20 out.
Yep.
Follow me.
Bro,
that was the key. That was the key to this fucking play.
Dylan created that whole thing.
Yeah.
That one little
look
at this.
Right in his face.
You going my way.
Yep, 20 out of there. Damn, that was a beautiful play right there.
Yeah.
That O-line definitely almost gave up a sack again. Thank God the quarterback escaped the pocket and got out of there. But
that linebacker was shitting himself as soon as he made that cut. I'll tell you that.
Definitely. That was beautiful.
Throw it to Michael Crabtree right here.
I know, right? He looked like him too.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know.
He
He looked exactly like Michael Crabtree.
Like him,
stature and everything.
Yeah. Damn, that was a beautiful play. That was nice. Wow.
Man.
Yeah.
Nice play. I like their play calling though. I'll give them that. Coaches
they are creative.
Yeah.
Look at this. 3 trips bunch down to the right side of the field now.
Dang.
Still, these dudes are playing cover 2. I'm surprised.
We about to die on that hill tonight.
Yeah, for real.
I'm surprised they don't just take this over the middle and have this dude go straight up the seam right here and take this guy on the trip on the outside.
What it seems like is that they're happy with just kind of nickel and diming him.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is.
Beat him up. Just slowly, just bing, bing, bing.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I feel him. Jab, jab, jab. Sometimes that's the way to go about the business.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to play the long game.
Yeah.
Y'all got the mod fathers. I got the mod mothers in the chat. Dana, she already got me with the names. His name is Joey Corcoran, sophomore wide receiver, 6'2", 209.
Okay.
Man. There you go. Salute to Dana. Salute to
Michael Crabtree, the mod mother in the chat.
Nice.
I love it because Sarah said the same thing. She said, I want to be a mod so you guys can call me the mod mother. I love it. Hey, Flores wants to ask real quick, how do you feel about Laube's pass blocking skills at this point?
He's a demon when he's asked to do it.
Yeah.
I can't say enough good things about Dylan. I mean, he was definitely one of my favorite running backs. In practice, he took every rep hard.
He's a willing blocker for sure.
You know who Brevin Spanford is out of Minnesota?
Yep.
And how menacing he is. It's a stature. Dylan was blocking safeties better than Brevin Spanford in practice.
Flores, you know who he reminds me in terms of blocking is a Jalen Richard, another former third down back that his bread and butter was the blocking game. You know what I mean? And getting it done in the passing game. He kind of reminds me of a Jalen Richard in regards to the blocking game.
For sure. Yeah. I think this is just going to be another swing pass. I'm just guessing.
Damn, that was nasty.
See, they're trying to nickel and dime at this point. Like they're happy with just getting a few yards instead of going for that home run shot. Because initially it looks like, man, you can exploit some big vulnerabilities, but they're going for the safe shot. And
that corner ran through that receiver, Big Mike, and broke that pass up immediately.
Right.
Now, whoever number 23 is, this would be one of those, like if I'm in the film room with them, be like, this is what we need every fucking down. Mm-hmm. That was an amazing play by the corner.
Yeah,
You play physical enough not to cause a penalty, but to break up a play. Beautiful.
Let me see.
Man, I don't know about you. If it was me, I'm working number 20 like a part-time job. The linebacker from Central Michigan, because if he's on Laube most of the time, you got to exploit that. For about 3 plays, I've seen number 20 on number 20.
Yeah.
So at some point, man, you got to exploit that.
Oh, there goes our boy. Got to
bounced it out. Yeah, he made nothing into something right there.
My goodness.
And he earned those few yards though.
Mm-hmm.
And once again, that O-line was struggling, man. He had to bounce out a few times on that play.
All it took was
oh my God, that guard got absolutely fried. Dante, did you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Was it the guard or the center? He got bullied, bro.
You know what's crazy is that there was 3 guys pretty much in a lane, 3 defenders. I don't know, like kind of in the middle, and they really made no move. They kind of just froze in time. Like that just shows how afraid they are of Laube kind of, making a highlight film out of them, because they just kind of froze there in time when none of them really made a move. I don't know. That split second, it was like, what's going on, bro? Like, man, turned nothing into something right there. That's impressive.
I want to see what Mike is talking about. Run that back, but I want to see, watch that. It's the center, bro. Is it the center that got absolutely? No, it was the left guard that got. No, it was a center. He got fucking smoked on that play.
Yeah, he didn't know what to do.
Wow.
Like number 20 is like,
holy shit! Yeah,
who's like the hokey pokey right there,
bro?
Like,
that DT absolutely destroyed him. But Mike.
Yeah, Dana, who's number 55 on Western Michigan? That looked like Braden Fisk right there.
I know, for real.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, he almost pushed him into Dylan. That's the definition of something out of nothing right there.
Mm-hmm. Number 20.
What was so beautiful about this run from Dylan is look how he creeps inside.
Yeah,
like he is it 56? It might be 56. Whoever
what the defender? Yeah, D tackle. Yeah, I think it's 55. It might be 56.
Yeah, those numbers suck on that jersey.
Yeah,
it's like 56. It's 56 or 96. It could be 60.
It look like 56. But he takes a juke inside
and then bounces back out.
56. I mean, 56 tried to do all he could. If they just would have had one more blocker on 23.
Damn, bro, he really damn near tore his meniscus on that.
Yo, I was just tripping off of number 20. Like,
yeah, yeah.
He didn't even hit the get. Like, he could have like attacked, and he just kind of like, all right, I'm gonna wait for him to make a move first. Didn't do anything about it.
That one little juke though, that shook his whole world up.
Right.
That's funny. Salute to Hug, man, my brother, man. Salute to all the new members in the building because of the mob father himself. My dog, I appreciate you, brother. Okay, so Sid Kaba, 6'3", 260. He was a freshman at the time. Salute to Dana in the building.
Okay.
That's a crazy name.
All right, Sid
Kaba. That's wild, bro. This is a WWE name right there.
The bloodline, the newest entry.
Yeah,
hold on, let me go to the Fanatics page and go ahead and buy the jersey. Support the NIL for him.
I know. That's name. Crazy,
bro. So we got
they spread them.
Possible three hot reads. Mm-hmm. Again, an uneven matchup here unless the safety comes down. Mm-hmm. Got a one-on-one here. No tight end help this time, unless this is the tight end right here. There might be 11 personnel here. Mm-hmm. Dylan Laube straight here in the backfield. Again, they love this cover 2 man for whatever fucking reason. And again, I might be motioning Dylan to the side again. I'll be doing another swing pass and make him beat you there.
Nope. Well, you got to motion him out to the.
Okay, so emotion. Okay, there you go. Ooh, okay.
That's a check. See what kind of. They were checking to see what kind of defense they were in that one.
I just don't understand why you throw this pass.
Look at Dylan right in the middle of the field, man.
Look at Dylan because this wide receiver's going to take him his way. All he had to do is just give him a shoulder
natural pick right there. Yeah.
Nobody's beating Dylan in open space.
That's house. That's house.
Yeah, that quarterback's scary, man. Yeah. No knock on him, but he's definitely scary because he didn't allow that play to develop. Like he just got rid of the football way too quick. He had 2 receivers going opposite ways that were both open.
Mm-hmm. He's punching himself during film study. Like he looked at this play and was like, "Yeah, I had it. I had."
You know who this dude reminds me of? He's as frustrating as watching Keaton Slovis play. Oof. That's who he reminds me of. Like Keaton Slovis.
You always mention him too, bro. I don't know if I've ever had an op that I've disliked more than Dante dislikes him.
I try to like him, man, and it's so up and down with Keaton Slovis, but it's like at the beginning of the game, he made a couple cool passes. Like, all right, It's a pro style pass, and he do this bullshit.
That was nasty work, though. Definitely didn't go through his progressions on that one.
Uneven matchup here. Doubling them up.
Raider, I got you, man. Graphk, my son Cruz ain't feeling well. Salute to Cruz, man. Get well, King. Salute to my guy, man. Real talk. Prayer hands up for my guy, man. Salute to
Cruz.
Cruz, man. Definitely. All right, motion, man. Okay. Dylan Rap. Okay. Man, bro. That don't lie.
As creative as they are with the formations, the execution ain't there, bro.
Yeah, it's just not. And what you think, Dante? 60 yards on the ground this game?
Yeah, he had 60 yards on the ground. Yeah. This is all offensive line. There's nothing that Dylan could do.
Yeah.
Not even Barry Sanders could have got through this shit. So
that's nasty.
66 missed the block big time. Like, yeah, you gotta.
Well, if you look at 3 linemen standing up and
they just standing there, yeah.
3 defenders on Dylan. It's nasty work, man.
Nobody got work. Like, what's the deal?
Yeah,
that's grounds to get your ass kicked all week in practice.
Right. That's a fact.
He didn't stand a chance on that play. They spread him out right here.
First thing I noticed, defensive line shifted over. You got a favorable matchup on this side with 1 empty man. You can come up and get him. I'm swinging, man. Yeah. I know that. Hey, I know it ain't the sexy thing to do, but put it in his hands.
That's the best player on the team.
And they went to the outside. Did he come down with that? Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Came down with a 2-3 yard gain, tops.
Yeah.
They're really trying to nickel and dime for real, Mike.
Yeah, it is. That's all they're doing. That's all they're doing.
They're
not even doing it the right way.
Yeah.
I think they're trying to compensate by how fast Western Michigan is as a team. Because you got to notice that too. Like, these guys are super fast and super physical too.
Yeah.
But their quarterback's not adept enough to throw the ball fast enough to get it out, and neither his receivers are able to get out their breaks fast enough.
So is the concept to just kind of try and wear these guys down a little bit with this little nickel and dime?
I think so. I don't think you want to go over the top because all these guys, even your defensive line, are probably faster than your fastest wide receiver.
That goes to show you that players win games for you. You know what I mean? The coaches are putting them in the right positions, but if you can't execute, you can't do anything about it. It doesn't mean anything because they're in the right situations right now, but they're not getting it done.
This is so frustrating to watch because
it is.
Like, you're not using. They could have utilized Dylan right there in an inside power run, but look at the guy that's in the slot right now. Why not throw it?
Yeah.
You thrown it to fake ass Michael Crabtree, and then you threw the pass short.
Yeah, man. Look,
we gotta get.
They're using Dylan. They're using Dylan as a blocker right now, man, because they don't trust that O-line, man. Like they got him picking up blocks.
If Dylan's watching, no disrespect to your boy Keaton Slovis or whoever the hell this quarterback is, but
man,
there's a reason why this guy plays in New Hampshire. I mean.
Yeah. So what are they down? They're down big right now. Was it 21-3?
Yeah, they're 21-0. It looks like it could be 0.
So they're getting cooked.
Yeah.
So they turned the ball over on that last pass, and now they're back at it on first down, trying to drive this down the field.
So they're going to have to throw the football moving forward, though, Dante. They're down big. I mean, you got to somehow, some way find Dylan, get him active in the passing game at this point. You got to start throwing the football.
Yeah. I don't understand what, as a quarterback, what you don't see here. If I'm chopping this field in half, look how many Western Michigan players are on one side of the field right now.
Oh.
I get that you got a one-on-one matchup here, and this edge rusher is coming around. On 1st and 10,
you can have that wide receiver a quick slant. You can have the wheel route from Laube. Like,
you could do an inside zone and have him cut over and try to beat the safety. Like,
they're gonna throw. They're gonna throw to the slot. Laube's gonna end up picking up that edge rusher right on the outside. Watch. Oh no.
Okay, so they did it. They did the inside zone.
Good. Let's go.
There we go. Give the ball to your star players every time, man. That's how you win.
I was also about to say, if they don't do inside zone right here or something going to that side, this is crazy.
I thought they were going to the slot. I thought they were going to throw the football. That was great, though. Boom.
All they had to do, beat that one guy.
Yeah,
they did their job.
Yep. Beautiful play. Beautiful play.
Max,
they're scheming them well, man. They're scheming them well. It's the execution.
Yeah. And they don't, to be honest, Mike, they don't have a ton of talent on the offensive side of the football. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, it's difficult when you're going against these guys right here. Yeah. Like you said, a lot of these guys are probably guys that just like Dante said, we're looking to get to Michigan.
Yep.
It's definitely what it is. This is the land of misfit children that wanted to go to Michigan and ended up going to Western Michigan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just is what it is. Same thing with Eastern Michigan, same thing with Central Michigan.
Look at Max Crosby. Look at Antonio Brown. Two guys that came out of Central, Eastern, with chips on their shoulder, ended up being two of the greatest players at their position.
Yep.
Max.
Again, we're looking at the other side of the field being very, very strong. Rip it again.
Yep.
Yeah. Why not?
I run that till it doesn't work no more.
They got away from it.
I just don't get you.
Nowhere to go. Nowhere to go.
Absolutely.
You have one. Why'd you even motion him over there?
Yeah, I don't understand. You're going to motion over into where everybody is.
You caused no confusion for them because they're not missing one person picking up anybody. Look, everybody's picking up this side.
Yeah.
No matter what Dylan tries to do, unless you're throwing to him in the flats here and allowing these two guys to block, why are you even bringing number 9 over here?
Yeah.
That's safety number 2. He can basically, I mean, yeah, he got a guy, but he could basically, set up a beach chair and just chill out.
Yeah.
Everybody's cooked. Look at this. Yeah. Everybody's cooked.
That may be the worst play I've seen thus far on the offense side of the ball from New Hampshire. That was nasty.
Yeah, you got to be looking at the Surface tablet talking about, dude, they're leaving
the ball
side.
too. Did they? My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off, bro. Did they come up? Did they fumble?
It looked like it.
I don't know. I didn't even see that.
It looked like the defense.
The quarterback lost the ball. He rolled out, ran into. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Yep. Yeah.
Nasty. Nasty work. Nasty.
Well, man, salute the Hug skunk, man. You got to give up the sticks.
1st and 10 again.
Man.
Again, look at this shit. If you're gonna motion anybody, move this tight end over here and run inside zone again.
Yep.
What are we doing, brother?
Man.
They're gonna do some crazy.
Oh, they got him. They got him.
Okay. You threw him off. All right, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Yeah, hell yeah. Free 5 yards.
That's sad in the last 3 plays, that was the only gain that they have had. Was off a penalty.
Man.
It's horrible.
Nasty work. Salute to Hug, my brother again, man. Appreciate you, bro.
Again. Again. Look where your strength is. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. Why motion him back?
No,
he could have used that extra guy. He could have used that extra guy right there. Why motion him back?
81, bro. Look at the motion of number 81. Oh man.
Do you think in today's game, man, that we're kind of getting lost in all this motioning and this moving around? Like, there's a lot of movement. You look at what Miami does, right? It works for them. Don't get me wrong, but like, there's a lot of unnecessary movement now in today's game, bro. Like, why do you send him back? Well, but like, what? Give me one reason why you send that kid back the other way after motioning already once.
I don't know. That kind of made me sick to my stomach, right? Just watching that.
Like for what? There was no reason for that.
You have no movement for the corner, so you know they're playing zone.
He's moving no one. Like, he's just.
Yeah.
I think the one thing that threw, I honestly don't know. Maybe I'm gonna give the quarterback the benefit of the doubt. He's supposed to know the playbook better than anybody on the offense, where he's got to tell everybody what their job is.
Mm-hmm.
It's always been what I've been told since day one. You have to know what other people have to do on their play, or you're not a quarterback. That's the first thing, right?
Yeah, yeah.
If you moved him in motion to see if this guy was going to come with him, first of all, why? You're already down on this far down on the hash marks. and you've already had a favorable matchup of everybody's on the strong side of the field right now. Yeah. So if you're gonna do anything, you don't see him move. Make sure that he's a blocker either to pick up this guy or help pick up this guy, because this guy obviously didn't block anybody. This wasn't his cup of tea, was to block. Yeah. So why send him back? Knowing that you gotta run.
Well, they were sitting in the corner anyway. Yeah.
But 81 totally whiffed on that block.
Yeah,
too.
No, definitely. Now that I'm seeing that too, Mike. Oh my God,
that's what I was saying initially.
But he didn't even attempt to block him. There was no even attempt.
He gave him a Tebow block. You remember Tebow in the preseason?
Yeah.
He gave one of those.
He blocked absolutely no one on this play.
That's nasty.
But again, the traditional way of blocking is putting your hands inside of them shoulder pads and driving this dude.
Yeah.
He's trying to shoulder charge this guy. Stop with the hot boy shit. You're in the FCS.
Yeah.
Do the old school, put your helmet right in his chest, but drive him into the other sideline.
But Mike, the motion man whiffed on the tackle too. The motion man whiffed on the block. Like somebody has to pick that up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you cannot free that corner up that easy, man. Dylan had no shot at getting loose right there on that play.
And you know what? Shout out to Mondo Reyes. He said the quarterback mind fucked himself. When you're down 21, I mean, what's the mindset of an offense, a quarterback in that situation? You know what I mean? You're trying your best to make a comeback, trying to find lightning in a bottle. So maybe he is outthinking himself in this situation. I'm gonna motion this guy. Let me bring him back. Let me find an advantage here when it was unnecessary in that situation.
Yeah.
I'm going to show you the best matchup on this play right here. The one guy that did his fucking job. Watch this shit. Brick wall.
Mm-hmm.
If 84 could have been 81 on that play, it would have been a great play.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Wow.
That was the first quarter.
But I was saying, you know, when we watched the Brock Bowers film, how many times did you see him try to shoulder check somebody? 0 times. Because the old way of blocking is the old way of blocking.
This is getting me more excited, though, because now I'm realizing that Dylan's going to have the most talent he's ever had in his life around him right now.
Right.
So to see him be able to operate with professionals, we may be onto something with this pickup here, man.
Oh, yeah.
That was one of the questions I asked him in our interview, because I knew he was coming from New Hampshire. And the first thing I asked him, like, how are you adjusting to the speed of being around FBS players coming from the FCS? I'm just curious. Is it different? Like, how are you adjusting to it? Because it seems like you fit right in. And he had the perfect answer. He said, yeah, I'm coming from the FCS, but I wasn't playing with guys that were as fast as these guys. So actually, you could take it both ways. Yeah, it's a lot harder because the defense is a lot faster, but my offensive guys are a lot faster now too.
Yeah.
So you have to take account for that. I was like, that's a great answer.
Look at it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So if he has that perspective going into the NFL, the sky's the limit.
Oh, come on, 41. Run that ball, 40, bro.
41 ugly.
81 was doing everything he could to keep some daylight in front of him. 41 did not take advantage of that play at all.
Run the ball, bro. Come on, man.
That's crazy. That was a fullback, huh?
Looked like a fullback, yeah.
Yeah.
You ran like a fullback.
It's a little bit different formation here. It's really a single high safety in the middle of the field.
Mm-hmm.
And they decide to run the ball.
Picked up by what? Oh, did he fumble? Nah, Dylan didn't fumble on that play, did he?
Couldn't tell.
I don't think so.
Defense was signaled that they may have came up with the ball.
Look at how much of advantage that this offensive line has. 1, 2, 3, 4 against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players.
Yeah, you gotta win that. At least at the first level. You gotta have positive yardage here. At least.
This is 81 motions, right? Let me see. Oh no, yeah, I'm not. Now, there was a slight stutter step on Dylan's behalf right there, like a little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I think if he would have just went directly into that gap, he may have came up with a few extra yards on that play. Yeah. I think he kind of stuttered and second guessed himself on that play.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it almost looks like as well. 84 couldn't hold his block.
He's seen that hole right there, though. You're right, Dante. He's seen that. He thought maybe I can cut back inside and all that landscape in front of me. I can make a move.
You see that free hand like that, you know that your dude is getting beat. So you might as well just stay behind your blockers at that point. Hey, man, he didn't get negative yardage, which is a win.
I mean,
that's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
You're right.
I'd rather have a dude that's going to get me 1 or 2 yards, making something out of nothing, than a dude running all the way in the back and then causing our team to have 3 yards. Because I thought I saw something.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you don't have that much time to think at the next level. So
Isaiah Randolph said that dude was running scary, but you run scary too if you have no faith in your offensive line to get the job done.
Yeah.
You know, that's also, you also got to take that in consideration. You got a good old line. You're not running scary. You're running confident.
I think Isaiah was referring to 41, the fullback.
41. Oh, yeah, 41. Yeah.
I don't think he was talking about Laube.
Yeah. 41. Yeah, he was running like
he
okay. Yeah. All right, yeah. He was running like he didn't want no problems. He didn't want the ball at all. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right.
That was the nastiest fake I've ever seen in my life. No, the defense didn't bite at all in that shit, and the quarterback, he just got absolutely fried on that play. There was no chance at all. Oh shit! Oh, okay, kicked outside. He threw it away. Huh?
Hey, I don't know who is Marshawn Nealon number 1. I can't remember what number he was at Western Michigan, but this was. Look at this, just his play out of him. I had to give him his flowers because Dylan tried to come up and block him. He still got to the quarterback. Look at that. Then he came back in reverse.
Oh, nice look.
that shit was crazy.
I forgot that Nealon played out there, Dante. He's gonna be a stud.
I don't think that's Nealon though. But damn, that was a crazy good play out to the defensive lineman right there.
Yeah, definitely. But I got to give the quarterback some love on that, man. Some flowers. He escaped and just got rid of that shit.
Man,
no negative play on that. Was that I?
Yeah.
Were they running I formation right there? They had a fullback in front of them or no?
Yeah, they got a fullback.
No, they're running pistol.
Yeah, pistol.
I just don't understand why
that
you're
was
this
fucking great tackle.
Yeah.
Who was? Hold up. I gotta rewind this because I don't even think this is Dylan's fault at this point. I gotta rewind that.
That defender just fell straight to Dylan's legs.
Oh, that wasn't the play. I just want to play up. Oh, here it is. Did number 15 whiff on a block? Yep, he did. What the fuck? These wide receivers don't want to block either.
Yeah.
Right.
You got a bunch of Randy Mosses out here.
Oh my God.
Oh, bro, you sitting down for the rest of the game,
bro.
Man, you will not play the next game.
Bench that man.
If I saw that, bro, that effort, you're not playing the next game.
Bro, he didn't even lay up a hand on the defender. Wow,
that's horrible.
This receiving core in general is not the best blockers ever.
And guess what's happening right here, y'all? That defense is just growing confidence and more and more and more as every play goes.
They already knew they were better coming into the game. Now you're just
making
it seem like they're Alabama right now.
Oh my God. And once again, it's a negative.
He just had no chance, bro.
No, none. You turn that into a positive, though, right? I think about a yard or two on that play, but that was nasty.
No chance.
Nah, at all.
You got to have the outside blocking too, man. It don't mean nothing if you don't have everybody blocking.
God,
he tried, man.
Dog, these defenders are behind the line of scrimmage right when they hike the ball. Like they're already in the backfield, bro.
Yeah.
Look at 73.
Holy shit.
He tore his ACL again on this play.
For real?
No.
I'm like, did he really?
But 73 got
it. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, man, that's a compromising position.
Hold on. Was that a linebacker? And that was by a linebacker. Holy shit.
That's not good. But that's talent for you. That's levels right there. We're talking FBS versus FCS.
Dana, that's a Raider. Number 1 in 2022 was Andre Carter. We got him as a UDFA.
Wait, for real?
That's a Raider.
Oh, shoot. Andre, shoot. I forgot we got him.
Yeah, let me see.
Nah, he played for Indiana last year.
Did he?
Yeah. God damn, he was kind
Oh,
of
yeah,
a
edge
beast.
rusher for Indiana. You're right.
Okay.
11 tackles for loss, 2 sacks, 3 passes defended. Did he go undrafted? Oh, wait.
That's him.
Oh, he's on the Jaguars.
Yo, hold on.
This is the second time that's happened, bro.
Bro, hold on. So I'm wrong thinking he's on my team, and you're wrong the whole time while he's on your team. Yo, somebody snippet that shit. We have to upload that immediately. When the hell did he become a Jag? Was it? He's a UDFA this year?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Yeah, defensive end. Yep, rookie out of Detroit, 6'5", 270, Jacksonville Jaguars. Wow.
Hey, I'm actually excited about that one. Okay, let's go,
Yo,
Jaguars. The best pick we had in the draft was a UDFA. That's fucking crazy. I like him. Man.
Yeah, that's that Marcus Peters effort for sure, bro.
Man.
Salute to the Marcus, my guy. That is hilarious, bro. Holy shit. The wrong father's in full effect. Yo. So right here, they're in trouble.
They're in big trouble.
Yeah.
And there's it's almost like they're mailing it in too. The play calling is
Yeah.
vanilla right now. Like I don't know, man.
Quarterback doesn't stand a chance, bro. That old line.
This is rough to watch, bro.
Yeah, man. And what is this? Like 28-0 at this point? Probably 31-0.
It's like second quarter too.
Holy shit, man. All right.
A little bit of blocking action out of them. There's just nothing. There's nothing that Dylan and them could do. They're not used to this.
No.
I mean, look at the defensive lineman. He's way bigger than this fucking.
Yeah.
Is the left tackle? Yeah. Look how small their left tackle is compared to their left guard. That's all you need to know right here.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
That's a fucking shame.
Yeah, bro.
Those dudes should be flipping positions.
God.
These dudes are so small compared to these guys.
Yeah.
Well, once again, Dante, New Hampshire being a small school, you don't really have your pick of the litter. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you end up with a gym, like you know what I'm saying, like Dylan, but that doesn't happen a lot.
That's one every few years or something like that. Like,
yeah, man.
Generation. It's a generation.
But that's what to be honest, like this play right here, if this play gets me excited for you guys, because now knowing how big Western Michigan is compared to New Hampshire, this is, for those that don't know, if you've never heard of these schools, I'm going to give the best comparison for you. This is like Georgia playing University of Delaware. University of Delaware is not a team that gets any type of traction, but if you look at just this specific run, he's already deep, which I would be even scared to play my running back this deep by how fast they've been getting in the backfield. So this is already a ballsy call, having your running back 5 yards deep like this on a running play.
You can't even see him on the screen.
But then also the effort that Dylan got out of this, if he's doing this with a team that's not
you got Jack Bauer, you got Colton Miller, you big time guys on the line.
But look at this shit. Look at the way he's able to navigate and still break blocks on bigger guys that are way bigger than him.
I'm seeing also, Mike, do you see like New Hampshire kind of creates this unneeded like jam up in the backfield?
They're creating problems for themselves. Number 66 got flapjack, bro. Like,
but once again, all this unneeded motion, it's like you're creating like just this major log jam back there that you don't need when you have a running back of Dylan's caliber. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they're kind of outthinking themselves, and it seems like they've been doing that the entire game.
Yeah,
if they kind of held their water the entire game, they could out scheme this team.
Yeah,
and be more competitive.
Phenomenal run though, and they definitely got away with that one. It looks like Dylan almost damn near ran into his receiver.
Yeah.
Well, here's a couple of things that if you're in a film room with Dylan, this might be his best run of the game. Just by how much. So we used to have this thing where I used to count on my players how many car crashes that you avoid to make a good play. That's what we used to call it.
Mm-hmm.
And we used to tally it on one play. And it used to be bad for everybody else that was on your team, but it was a learning moment for everybody. Like, yeah, this might be a negative thing, but we're going to figure out how many car crashes happen so we don't prevent this shit to happen again.
Yeah.
And we flip it to a positive. If this guy was to do this, if you guys were able to do this and pick this up, out of the 7 yards Dylan could have got here, this probably could have been a touchdown.
Yeah. Right.
For example, wide receiver, not getting there fast enough. Dylan had to avoid that car crash. 66. Look at where his legs are. Had to avoid that car crash. Then he flips inside.
Just
84 legs go his block. He had to avoid that car crash.
Yeah. It's all effort. It's all effort plays. Yeah, you're down 28, but you got to effort every time. You got to bring effort every time.
And Dan, that's a trend. You said the pulling tight end was late as fuck. He's been doing this, like snap after snap.
Come on, bro. It's almost like he's afraid of contact.
Yeah, remember he's the same guy that whiffed and didn't even touch the defender a few plays ago.
Yeah.
The best blocker on this team is 84 by far from what I've been watching. Now, look how smart he was on just this block. He helped 66 out.
Yeah,
I got to push you out the way. And then I got to pick up two guys on my own right here.
That was excellent. 84 is doing his thing.
He gets an A+ on this play.
Dante, great vision right there, brother. He created that play. He helped create that play.
Yep.
Facts. Salute to George Manley also, my brother. Appreciate you on the $5 holla, man.
We used to say it always takes two to tango on a good play. Everybody else can collapse, but if you got a really good teammate in front of you, especially as a running back, and you're good and shifty like Dylan is, 84 is there. I wonder, the next time you interview him, I'm gonna be like, who was 84? Were y'all roommates or something? Because
he making sure he good, huh?
He's been really good. Like he's the only offensive person outside of Dylan that's been really good so far.
Since Dana is the GOAT in here, who is 80? Who was it? 84?
84. Yep.
Dana, if you can, let us know who 84 is, the tight end for New Hampshire. All right, let's see what we got right here.
This is 2002, so he might have, or 2022.
Okay. And this is the year, once again, you guys, that Dylan had 1,200 yards rushing, and he had about 500 yards receiving. He had 17 touchdowns, I believe, combined in terms of receiving and running the football. So this was a big year. This was his first All-American year at the collegiate level.
Yep.
Kyle Lepowski.
Okay.
Salute to Dana.
Lepkowski. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I'm at. Me and Dana got a sheet that we put players on that I'm gonna review film on throughout the year up until the draft. So.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if this guy looks like he's still with New Hampshire. Last year, 500 yards receiving, 3 tutties, 39 receptions. So he's still active. He's still with New Hampshire at this point.
Okay.
Got it.
So Chad, if y'all want my spreadsheet of all the film studies I've done, I can send it over to anybody or share the Google link for it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely, bro.
We're running the football here, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah, there we go. Bounce that out real quick. Okay.
All you had to do is get to the marker. He got to the marker. That's it.
Yep.
Got the first.
Using that speed.
I like that though, man. Dylan, you let him bounce outside, man. He might, especially with Jacoby in front of him, Mike. Yep. You got Jacoby Myers, a great blocking wide receiver in front of you.
Yeah.
Dog. Then you got Mayer and you got Brock Bowers, bro. Like, oh my God. Good luck.
That's why I made that graphic with them running like the Transformers, bro.
Yeah, bro. Oh my God, man.
Imagine Brock Bowers leading the way.
And that's why I'm so high on Laube, man. I think he can be.
Holy shit.
There we go.
Then he got outside. Phenomenal.
There we go.
Let's go. That got me hype right there.
Man, I can't wait.
This play was supposed to be done before it started.
I can't wait.
Wow, hell yeah. He bounced outside like 2 or 3 different times.
Oh, man.
Watched it. That was insane.
I got to watch my man 84 and see what work he's been doing.
Yeah.
Brock Bowers Jr. Hopefully,
he said, I got you, my man. He said, I got you, bro. Look, watch him whiff on this one, Dante.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, so he went the opposite way. Okay.
Okay.
Oh wait,
This was the play previous. That was the previous play.
Nah, that was the play after. What the hell just happened?
Did he go back to the?
Yeah, I guess they didn't show the other view. So
it's all good. I want to see.
Yeah, I would love to see the line of scrimmage view, but this FCS school recording.
Ooh, so he originally went to the other side, cut the other way. Boom.
Let's
just look at the.
Damn it, like
that's what I'm looking at. It's that step, that first couple steps from the cutback.
Yeah,
you just see how quick he gets from one place to the next.
Why did this offensive line want to fucking block here? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, if they were on their shit just half of the time, I had to give them a great team effort on this one.
Yeah, no, that was a great
really did. This is their best play offensively of the game. And then he just
you
did
think
the
he's
rest.
done, like two people close in on him right there, and and then you got a blocker, you got one of your buddies.
That's the receiver that finally put his hands on somebody, Mike.
Yeah.
That was the thing that was like, go ahead. He was free entry.
Yeah. Dude's been playing patty cake all day.
For real, bro.
Man.
That's what I love about this kid, too. He is not afraid of contact, man. Mm-hmm. Like,
oh, wait. Okay. I guess they mixed it up. It was the play previous to that one that they played after. Okay.
It looked like the same play previous to the.
Yeah. That's what it was. I guess they just. Okay. So this is the play right here.
This is it. Okay. Cool. Oh, yeah.
Great blocking all across the board. Like, he could pick his poison at that point.
Yes.
It's two open gaps.
Okay, good enough block from 88.
Now, let me ask you guys, though. Do you think if he cut the other way, if he took that other lane, do you think he would have had a big play still? Because there was a lot of green in front of him if he would have took that other lane. I mean, I'm not trying to pick him apart because I think this was a great run.
You're talking about cutting through here instead of here?
No, go back a little bit more, Dante. Right. Now, look at this right here.
So you're talking about he had this one and this one.
Yes. You get what I'm saying? If you take that arrow on the right side, I don't know whether defender. I'm gonna see.
Defender kind of he could get there, but
it'd have been a little more.
Yeah, it's you got to trust your power in that situation.
Definitely.
Break a tackle possibly.
Definitely.
Because if you break that tackle right there, you're right. Because he's to
so much grass. There's so much landscape in front of him. You don't see a body up there at all.
Yeah. And then that's just him. Like, I know I'm gonna use my speed over my power.
There you go. Exactly.
You know?
Yep.
So that's what it is. But good enough block from 88 right there. Like, I mean, and it was designed to go that way anyway. I think that's what it comes down to.
Yeah. You can tell because all the linemen is pushing the opposite way.
Yeah. And then that's that natural lane that you get between the tight end and tackle.
He thought about it though. You see that little stutter there? He thought about it right there. He was like,
"Yeah,
he's like, I'm gonna have to go this other way," and he bounced outside.
Yep.
I think what he's probably, if I had to guess, what Dylan was thinking on here is this edge rusher that's on 57 that let go, and 57 had to pick the next guy up. That was the key block right there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And as long as the tight end 88 was to come in and just chip him, he knew he'd probably have open space, and that's exactly what happened. If I had to guess, because there's no need to even entertain this over here. Well, first of all, that there's probably a safety on top that he's short, so you're not going to be able to see where number 2 is going to be disguised anyways. And I know I can definitely see him and a couple other people. So 99 stepping up off of 88 was just a freak move, but he was able to make both of these guys miss. So I don't know.
It says active, Dana. My bad. It brought up to 2023 on ESPN, but it said he was active. So maybe you're right though. Maybe he's no longer on the roster.
That might be. He's a good little player though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to catch him a little earlier than that.
A lot earlier.
Yeah.
You got to give him a chance to make a move on a dude.
You damn near got to get rid of that
football. He
football.
got the shit one-handed though.
Yeah, no, he did. That was a great catch. But if he would have got rid of that football a few seconds earlier, Dylan could have probably took that shit to the crib.
Oh boy, old tippy toes over here,
bro. That fullback, man.
Yo, don't let him touch the ball again, bro.
God.
Yeah, you get it to him earlier. You got a chance. You got a chance to put a move on this dude.
I'll give the quarterback the benefit of the doubt here because this is what we teach. This is what we teach quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what we teach them. Like when you got to do it in your face, the only thing that you can do is lob it up.
Maybe if you put a oh yeah, you're right. I didn't see it in the face.
That's fair.
That's just quarterback 101. I mean, I would have taught him. I would have taught him to do the same thing. Like,
you're right.
There, just throw it up.
But
I mean, you still get 4 or 5 yards there.
Yeah, but if the defender wasn't there, if you would have put a little bit more on that ball, you could take to the crib.
Yeah. No, that was absolutely the correct throw. I can't hold his feet to the fire. Yeah. We get taught that all the time. So, I mean, how many times in the NFL have you seen the dude like? I hate to say this and shit on him because he was my boy, but Kellen Mond, that was his issue.
Yeah,
dart that shit off the offensive line. And it's like, dude, just love it. Yo, I used to love Kellen Mond, but that shit used to drive me crazy.
Kellen Mond. Yeah. Salute to everybody here in the building, you guys. Real quick, man, hit that subscribe button. Also, go subscribe to our brother Big Mike Raider. Also, go subscribe to our brother East Coast Gridiron, man. Salute to our brothers, man, for for doing this. I love this new series, you guys. I'm telling y'all now, this is so much fun to me, man. Like I'm hoping to continue to do this as much as possible because this is really. And real quick, if anybody could have a pick of these rookies that we have right now for film to break down, I'm gonna ask Mike. Our guys, who would you want to break down next?
I like trenches, man. We can go Delmar Glaze.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, we can go DJ Glaze, and that's just me. So Eichenberg will be a good one. I mean,
I was thinking about adding.
Yeah, I've done a little bit of Eichenberg on my channel. I like Eichenberg. I would say for you, Graphk, since you're gonna get prepared to have him on your show, and I've interviewed him too. There's Trey Taylor.
We can do that too, definitely.
Oh, yeah. Trey Taylor's film will really open the eyes of like how like he's so versatile. I don't want to say he's Tyrann Mathieu, but that's kind of the vibe you get from his versatility to play the box, outside, out in the back, whatever you want him to do. He can pull up and play linebacker. The dude is big as shit too.
I want to set that up around the show that we're gonna have with him, just like we did with with the Laube. So. But I'm going to ask you guys, what do you think about I just wasted this today. It was an idea because we were talking about doing an offensive lineman. Thank God you brought up Glaze because what do you think about adding Denzel Good on the show with us and break down some former Raider offensive lineman? I think it'd be fun to bring him on the show. He's a friend of the show, and he could break down some tape with us as well. I think that'd be fun. So
I would love to do that, bro.
You know what? I'm gonna put a thumbnail together. I'm gonna reach out to him tonight and see if we can get Denzel on with us. I think he'd have some fun with that, man. Definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's do it.
I would love to.
Stu's coming on with us for Trey Taylor. Stu is coming on. We need some safety.
Yeah.
We need safety here with us. Stu has to come on. I talked to him this morning. Well, he called me this morning. I missed his call. I got to call him back. But yes, we got to add some different elements as well. It'd be fun to have some guys that played the position. You know what I mean? It'll add another element to it. So I'm gonna reach out to Denzel tonight.
I would love that, man, because as much as I know, like, dude, I just bought another book. Like, if y'all don't believe me, another book of just football shit. Like, I love this, but to have a former pro, I just want to ask him, like, dude.
Yeah, that's how I feel about it.
Yeah,
like I know a lot, but I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I know it all. So
Denzel has told me numerous times, anytime you want to do something, brother, let me know. So what I mean, and Denzel played in the league for a while. What I mean, he was actually a very versatile player, moved around the low line. Bro, he was a guy that played damn near a whole series after he tore his fucking ACL. Like real shit, like still was out. I forgot how many plays he said he played. It was like 10 to 14 plays after he tore his shit. He was still on the football field playing. He's a dog. He's a dog.
That's a dog right there.
Yeah. I'm definitely a student of the game, man. I would love to pick their brain as,
Say less. I'm reaching out to him tonight. I'm gonna see when he's available. We'll get our schedules together so they don't conflict, and we'll make it happen, bro. Definitely.
Yeah, man.
Let's get it.
Yeah, man.
All right. So this is, I watched this a little bit while we were talking, but this is what's gonna get you excited right here.
Here we go.
This was Quinyon Mitchell at the Senior Bowl. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, he's at the bottom of the screen.
Ooh.
Okay. There you go. Oh, man.
Now, who are they playing right here?
I don't know why it's doing this.
It says the whack. Oh, was it the same game?
This is the same game, yeah.
Oh, I thought it switched games. I'm tripping.
No, here we go.
That was a phenomenal play.
So he's at the bottom of the screen. I want to see that route though. You got it was an underthrown ball, but I mean
he paid back for it.
Yeah, adjusted.
Is that corner crying? Was he calling for a penalty?
It looked like it.
Got a little handsy right there, but I wouldn't have called it. I think that was a phenomenal. I think the refs did their justice.
Nah, he's just being a little bitch. That's what he's doing.
Yeah.
He got burnt by an FCS running back.
Yep.
You know, it was like he feels a type of way about that one. But man,
great play. Great play. Once again, motion man
is great, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah. I want to see a lot of that this year, though, man. Put him on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what?
Handsy there. He was a little, you know.
But the corner was handsy too. I think the reason why Dylan put his hands on him was because he was tugging on him.
Right.
Hey, we know this, right? Corners are they're gonna try everything under the sun to get away with it, man. The greatest do it. The greatest.
Yeah, that's a fact. Okay.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, okay. Extra yardage.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah, he's pounding the ground because he knew that he could probably get more.
He had at least another 5-10 yards in front of him. Look, boom, boom.
Man, that was insane.
That was nice.
Even just the block from 84.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I'm saying. He's a good little player. That's all he had to do was just come up and he spun that dude.
Yeah, he did.
There you go.
Dylan's vision is underrated too.
It is.
He definitely finds these holes and finds a way to get through them, man.
I mean, that's one thing that he said that was probably one of the biggest things a running back needs is vision.
Yeah.
You know, so hey, I think that might be his strength. That's probably why he said it. You know, so
nice little dump off.
Yeah.
I think he gets a couple more, and they probably took him out the game when they're getting their ass kicked.
Yeah, you don't want your best player. Oh, see, you could have went to him right there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
God. That quarterback was scared for his life, man. He just wanted to get rid of football. Look at this. Boom. Nasty work. Nasty work. Salute to the chat, you guys. We got a few more minutes. We're not going to keep my brothers all night. We're gonna get probably to about the 2-hour range, probably about 10 more minutes before we get out of here, man. Just salute to everybody who's still rocking with us, whether you're watching on Big Mike's channel, Twitter, my channel. Once again, salute to you guys for rocking with us tonight, man. We appreciate
I appreciate the support on my end too, man. I appreciate you guys watching on my channel as well.
Definitely.
Yeah, man.
So right now they're down 28-7. They're just trying to do whatever they can.
This is the last play right here. So.
Okay. And once again, Dylan's open, and you can't get. Now, what happened behind the line of scrimmage there? Because it looked like that ball may have got batted. I could be wrong, but it looked like Dylan was waiting on it. Mm-hmm. It took too long for him to
he was back there for a minute too. I was like, all right, where's the ball at?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. Okay. Bro, come on, man.
He killing Mon that shit.
Yep.
He did.
Yep. No, the defender put his hands up.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. He threw it right into the defensive line instead of lobbing it up. You got to lob it to lobby. Yeah, that was it.
Man, he was ready to go to the locker room with that one, bro. He was trying to get him a little halftime sandwich at that point, bro.
Yo, we'll try and find some more. It's so difficult to find this stuff. You know what I mean? So for us to even, have what we have right now is a blessing, man. So it's so difficult to get your hands.
It's the only thing that I could find. Me and my scout buddies, we've been talking for months about getting film. New Hampshire is really, really the FCS level is really hard to get because they're very, very, very stingy with their shit.
Yeah,
it's by school instead of like conference. Like the Big Ten will block your shit like crazy, but they also are they have like an archive. Versus like New Hampshire keeps everything in house and they don't really have to share with the conferences if they don't want to.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So this is the only thing I can pull because this is technically Western Michigan's film. This is not.
But look, we got to watch our mans get a touchdown, and also we realize watching this team struggle on the offensive side about how much more production he could have had if he had more talent around him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That
Definitely.
offensive line struggled mightily. The receivers like they don't want to block at all. I mean, shit. If it wasn't for 84, man, I don't know what else Dylan would have did, bro. Like, but I want to ask you guys this before we get out of here, man. Dante, you know, first and foremost, I'm gonna ask you because you know you're not a Raider fan. What is his ceiling, and what is the basement that you think that we can expect out of Dylan? You know, in his career, completely, not just his rookie season, but what do you think? Can he potentially be a Pro Bowler? You know what I mean? Can he become a Aaron Jones, like you said? I mean, what do you expect him to be at the next level?
I think everything always depends on health, right? And this was like the best team that he played in college. And you see how well that he did throughout the game, not really getting himself hurt, not really taking too big a hits. So I think that's the first thing that you have to put in question. But the ceiling for him, I know a lot of people give him comparisons to CMC, and I think that's just way too high of way too high of a ceiling to expect. CMC, if you watched him even at Stanford, you knew, and even when people had their doubts about him then, I knew that dude was going to be good just by the way he ran. It's different. Even though he played at Stanford, he still played against big guys in the Pac-12. That's what they did. And also, it does matter. I mean, Stanford's really hard to get into, and he's very book smart too. And that's what everybody says about him. Like, he's a student of the game as well. I personally don't know that about Dylan. So, but what I would say is his ceiling is probably Austin Eckler in his prime of primes, like when Austin Eckler was on. I think that's where, if you guys get that, you guys get, I believe Austin Eckler was a 2 or 3-time Pro Bowler in his prime, teetering on an All-Pro, always getting 900 yards rushing, 500 yards receiving. Like, I think he can be that for his ceiling. I really don't think he has that low of a floor, to be honest. I'd see way too many good things. If he's a floor type of player, and that's hard. That's hard to think about.
I build too. That literally 5'10". Dylan has a few pounds on him, but they pretty much are 5'10" around. They're hovering around that 200 range in terms of weight. So that's crazy.
I think his floor is Devin Singletary's worst season.
Okay. See that.
Not mad about that.
Yeah, I mean, decent running back all the way around, but I'm more leaning towards that he's going to be an Austin Eckler type if he really keeps at it. I truly believe in him.
Hey, you wouldn't believe this. Eckler never was a Pro Bowler.
Wow.
Really?
Never. I thought he had at least
two. I thought he had at least 3.
Yeah, bro. I thought so too. But nah. He's never had over 1,000 yards. In 2021, he had 911. In
I knew that. Yeah.
He had 915. He had a shit ton of touchdowns. I think in 2022, he actually should have snuck in at least. Like he had 722 receiving yards. So the guy, oh man, there's a reason why you thought that, Dante. Let's just say he put up the stats to be a Pro Bowler. Right. Clear, bar none.
I mean, if you've ever played fantasy football, you hated going against the person that had fucking Austin Eckler on your team.
Bro, he's a Raider killer too, bro. I can honestly say that. Big Mike, you know that. Eckler was a Raider killer, bro. He loved playing against us.
Yep. It's true. It's true.
Yeah. So yes, ceiling definitely Austin Eckler, floor Devin Singletary's worst season.
Okay. And I loved Devin coming out of Florida. I know you loved him at the collegiate level. I thought he was going to be something special. Hey, we'll see.
I think he's good. I don't think he's gotten his shot.
I think this year. I mean, he may.
I think the Bills totally fucking screwed him over. They never really gave him a real shot. Because when he's out, I don't know if you guys seen him with the Texans last year. Like,
he looked good.
He's good as shit.
Yeah. Salute to S. Big Mike, would you say Laube is more like Josh Jacobs with less truck stick in place of better catching hands?
I mean, yeah. Jacobs he doesn't have that breakaway speed.
No.
Laube seems to have that speed.
Yeah.
But I would say this. Laube, his ceiling is the best we've seen with James White Remember James White? He had a couple of good years
That's
where
a
he was
great comparison.
Yeah, where he was doing a little bit out of the backfield, running the ball. I can see that, like the best of James White. Right, the floor is what we see with Amir Abdullah. That's exactly what we would get from Laube. Good career, lasts for a long time, but relegated to just a third down back, and then somewhat kind of in the middle, a little bit less than what Darren Sproles was when he was with the Chargers. Running back by committee at that point too. Yeah, they had Michael Turner, and remember they had all them dudes over there. So yeah, I could see him being kind of similar to that. Like,
so what you guys are saying is he's going to make the roster, which is phenomenal.
Yeah, he's absolutely going to make the roster. That kind of effort, the vision, there's no way he doesn't make the roster.
I love it.
Dylan is the epitome of that phrase that said, talent doesn't beat talent. What is it? Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't want to show up. Yeah, or something like that.
Absolutely.
I like that. Salute to Greg.
That's the epitome of him.
Damn, Chris Johnson too. Oh shit. You said I see the cuts, and Chris Johnson was an absolute speed demon. He was different down there in Tennessee, man. That was. But if we can get anything even close to resembling what Chris Johnson was, we're in for a nice run with this kid.
Because half of that is 1,000 yards. Yeah. So I'll take 1,000 yards season to let alone two. Like, come on,
he had 2,000, right? Did he have that? Yeah, like over 2,000.
He had 2,000 yards.
Yeah, he had 2K one season.
Yeah. That's crazy. Real quick, man, before we get out of here, I just want to say salute to the chat. Thank you guys so much once again for pulling up on us and making this a phenomenal show. Salute to my brothers. You guys' knowledge is we appreciate so much that you guys bring to the table with this, man. Real quick, East Coast, man, let everybody know what you have going on. Promote everything, bro. The website, everything that you have going on, man. Let everybody know in the chat what you got going on.
Yeah, like I always tell people, just Google us, man. All of our stuff come up. We got something for everybody on every single platform. I try to be as active as possible with everything. So yeah, what we got going on right now, I'm in the midst of finishing up the latest version of Sliders, which has been probably the most popular series on our channel. It's an in-depth about players that I like. Breaking down who they are, what their story is, and then getting into the film and into the stats. I like to think it is like a Cliff Notes version of a film study. It kind of gives you a little bit of everything where you come out feeling like an expert on the player, and you kind of have the proof. Like, okay, I give you the good and the bad. Yeah. The next episode is going to be Chop Robinson, who I thought was the best edge rusher in this class.
Hey, boy.
I know he didn't have the stats, but like, my God, I watched him on film, and I was like, what the fuck? Who is this guy? Yeah. Chop is awesome. So that he's the next episode I'll be doing. Other than that, Tuesdays at 8 p.m. we got our college football show. Wednesdays at 8 p.m. we got our NFL show. We're finishing up our top fives right now. So next week would be safeties and tight ends. And then we'll start getting into division predictions for college, every single division. And then we're also doing the AFC and NFC North, our record predictions and everything for you guys next week as well. So
and salute to Jaguar, salute to Dana. Tuesdays college rush, Wednesdays NFL rush shows at 8 p.m. Eastern. Once college games start, keep an eye out for the live film study. So Dana, one of the goats in here, man, for shouting that out. And Big Mike, what you got going on, brother? We know you out there doing the family thing. You working. What I mean, let the nation know what they can expect from you here in the near future as well, brother.
Yeah, shoot, this show weekly, definitely, if we can, as much as we can. I do a weekly show with Severe Raider, the Skip Bayless of Raider Nation. We do the Around the Shield with Pharaoh. So we do that once a week, and then during the season, me and Wasted, we do Wake Up with Wasted and Big Mike. We talk some betting. We do some gambling tips and things like that. Talk a little bit first thing in the morning before the game starts, and that's what you need to look forward to, man, coming up.
Well, let's do this. If I can get Denzel to rock with us next week, would you guys be willing to do it the same day?
Oh yeah.
Are you free, Dante?
I'm free.
Same time next week. Now, if Denzel's schedule is conflict, why don't we do the Trey Taylor one next week?
Okay.
Is that cool?
So next Thursday is the 4th. So
oh shit.
yeah. So
let's do this in 2 weeks.
That's true. Yeah, I actually won't be available.
You know what?
I've been forgetting that, man.
Let's double back in 2 weeks. How about that? We'll take a vacation week and then we'll double back in 2 weeks, and that'll give us some more time to get everything together with the guests and all that good stuff as well.
For sure, bro. Yeah, I'm in. You already know.
My brothers, man, thank you guys so much once again. Salute to the chat on the way out, y'all. Wipe them feet. And what do you say, Big Mike, on your channel?
Man, you like the thumb, you hit the sub, and you share with your folks. Big Mike Raider.
My dog.
I haven't said that in a minute, man.
I love it, bro. And for those who are asking about the new intro, we were adding a few things to it. So it's not, we'll have it ready in the next week or so.
Man, the intro's tough, bro.
So we got the classic right now. We're going to bring the new intro back here soon. We're working on a few things, on the back end. So stay tuned for that. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. We are outro 1.